Hello and welcome to the Gonna Vibe. It's been a while. I wanted to come back to the channel, talk to you all about how things have been this summer. There's been a lot of signings that Arsenal have made, and it's exciting times. We are almost at the cusp of the 2025-26 season, so a lot of exciting things to talk about. Preseason, what comes next. Still almost half a month remaining on the transfer window. So, what is to expect from Arsenal going into the end of the transfer window? Guys, if you like the discussions that we have, please like this call and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Arsenal ended last season pretty disappointed. Of course, we talked about it a little bit. We didn't do as well as we expected when the season started. Was running decisions, injuries have some amount of blame tied to it, but we didn't really have a good summer as far as our recruitment is concerned. We didn't address spots in the team that needed to be addressed. Like we definitely needed a number nine. We didn't go for a number nine. Instead, we got another number eight in Marino, and we got another left back, center back in Calafiori. So again, overall, we didn't address the positions that we are supposed to, and that pretty much showed in the season. We had a lot of injuries, we couldn't really cover or have an impact from the bench in most of the games. And going to this summer, it was important that we have depth in the squad. That was being told by Arteta multiple times, and we definitely need good attacking additions. We needed a striker for sure. It's been a case since Aubameyang left. They also have not addressed some of our issues in the Saka's cover, especially with Saka getting injured last season. I think we have addressed those in the summer. Plus, we have a good bench this time. We have addressed that as well. And we have exciting midfield from the aging legs of Thomas Partey and Jorginho that they were leaving the squad anyways, and getting them us a better midfield in Zubimendi and Norgard is exciting. Mosquera is another exciting defensive prospect from Valencia. I expect him to be playing a bigger role than most people expect. I know the fans are divided in the by the Werke deal, but we have seen in uh, preseason games that Arteta is not opposed to having him on the left flank, which gives us another option, and we of course can use him as a backup to Saka. We also, of course, had a big breakthrough with Gyökeres as our main number nine. Everyone knows that Arteta wanted a Benjamin Sesko, and it's definitely good to see sporting director and Roberto can challenge our coach and ask him to make his coaching approach different rather than catering to what he wants. Of course, I think thus far I've seen or liked what he has seen with Gyökeres, and I'm excited to see what Gyökeres has to bring to this Arsenal side. Norgard is a really good number six. He was the captain of Brentford. As losing Jorginho and Partey, definitely needed someone who has that Premier League experience and at the same time is good to start. And Zubimendi, I think, I know it's been touted pretty much the entire summer and even before that, that he is going to arrive at Arsenal. But there was so much talk about Zubimendi that the hype of it, how important a signing he was, pretty much faded away. I think it's probably my hot take that he's the most important signing of the summer for Arsenal. Another couple of good players to come off of the summer exhibition matches, I would say, or at least the training matches, is Max Taumann. I think everyone knows how excited the fans are. He has shown us really good experience. A cool head on a 15-year-old is very rare to see. I think we've seen that from Spanish young youth, especially in the Barcelona team. And it is refreshing to see Arsenal coming up with their academy graduates and actually paving the way for someone like Max Truman to do just that. Plus, we also saw how good Oneri is as a backup to Odegaard. It will be interesting to see how Odegaard plays this season, especially with him not really doing well last season. I'm hopeful that he does better, and at the same time, I want Waneri to do even better than he did last season. I'm more excited from a defensive side of things because what little I've seen of Mosquera, I'm really excited. He is good at position, very calm. There's some rough edges to polish, but I think that comes with coaching. Uh, Very excited to see what Calaveri brings as what we would call as a maverick as far as defender is concerned. But him playing on those positions definitely gives us unpredictability that Arta always seeks and gives our left flank a little more attacking zones than usually is the case. With Gyökeres in, I'm excited to see what Martinelli will do with his style. I saw a couple of times in last season where he wandered into the middle and was able to get into dangerous crosses, scored the goal at Liverpool. I expect that to happen now with Gyökeres pretty much playing that role of Gabriel Jesus going into the flank with positions where Martinelli generally would take, and I would expect Martinelli to be on the central areas to get on those end of those crosses or score those goals. I'm expecting a 15 goal season by Martinelli back to his 22-23 campaign so that he can shut all the doubters that has called for him to be sold. But I'm excited what that brings as well. Overall, with all the changes, I know it's 6 signings and it's not easy to bed so many signings. It's good to see that we made all these signings before our preseason began, and at least gave everyone chances during our preseason games. So what comes in the Premier League is going to be a different task, but I'm excited to see what comes out of it. Our first 6 games is probably the toughest that we would face in the overall Premier League campaign, but it goes without saying that it's going to be very exciting considering we are going to play those tough games up front. Starting with Man United, I think we'll call that as a bogey team because we have not really played well against Man United for a while, especially at Old Trafford. I want us to win. I went on the channel with Rohan a couple of days back and I told him that I don't expect us to win. Although there's going to be a lot of positive vibes going out of the last preseason game that we have had won against Bilbao. There is still some question marks of the way we will defend. And with the new signings that United have, especially in their attacking side, and I'm pretty sure Amarim would have had some time with this formation that he prefers, 3-4-2-1 formation. That will prove to be difficult to break for Arsenal, especially with Arsenal having to pretty much gel from the off to with the new signings to get things rolling. But having said that, I want to give my prediction. I would give a 1-1 draw in that game. One with Rowan. I would stick with that. My team for the game would be Raya on goal, Calaferi on left back. Probably start Ben White because he has played most of the preseason game there. Saliba and Gabriel. Hopefully, Gabriel comes back 100% and play the entire game. Zubimendi in the base of midfield, Rice and Odegaard flanking him, Saka on the right, Gyökeres on the middle, and Martinelli on the left. Pretty much the same team that started the Bilbao game. I expect Mario Key to come in at some point, Havertz to come in at some point for Gyökeres, and maybe some changes if we are winning. Maybe we see Nordgaard come in, or if that's not the case, then maybe we'll see Waneri come in one of those positions. But overall, I'm very positive this season, going into the season. I'm expecting Arsenal to win a trophy. I know a lot of other teams have done really well as far as getting a good signing is concerned. Liverpool has strengthened, especially in the attacking areas. They are in the about to sign Mark Guehi from Crystal Palace. Man City has done really well in their signings. They had to do that, especially after De Bruyne left. They got Cherki, they got Reines, and now they're going to sign Rodrigo from Madrid as well. And we talked about United. They have signed Sesko now. They have Mumbueno and good signings there. Chelsea has done well. Arsenal definitely have to do more. I feel there is at least one more signing to go for Arsenal, but we definitely need to sell. I have heard that Trossard is in line to be sold. I hope we are able to get more players out, because in total I saw there's about 27 players in the overall squad, and at most we can take 20 in a Premier League game. So we need to definitely let go some of our players. Trossard, maybe Lokonga, Vieira, Kalhain would be some that we hope to sell and get some money that would help us get a few more, at least one more attacker. Let me know what you think about my take on this Arsenal squad going to the season. Like I said, I hope Arsenal win. I'm very confident of Arsenal winning a trophy. I'm hoping Arsenal wins the Premier League. That's what everyone wants. But there's going to be pressure on Arteta to deliver, having signed so many players. So with the depth that we have, there is no real excuse that Arteta has. But maybe a signing will make sure that Arteta has all everything he needs to deliver. We literally have at least two players in every position in the squad, good players. Even Kepa is a good player, I would think, as far as the backup goalkeeper is concerned. But I'm hoping for the best, hoping that Arsenal do really well this season. Let's see how this Sunday brings in. Excited for the game against Man United. We'll talk after the game. But until then, thank you, and like and subscribe to the channel, like I always say. But come on, you Gunners. Like, share, and subscribe.